We're out on our favorite local, taking in the fall colors. Came out today to test some new gear and show you also some gear upgrades. This, by the way, is another 4K video test. A test of lower light outdoor conditions. I'm going to be making a choice real soon for a permanent 4K video camera. Right now we're still testing software, but we'll be making a permanent choice for a 4K camera real soon. Where's Cooper? There he is. There he is. You know where we are, don't you? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Not dried. We still have running water at Cooper's Creek. We're getting started with our first gear upgrade, and to get that started we are going to have to boil up some water, and what you see there is the Trangia, and we are going to put that in turbo mode. As you saw from my last video, this is the Evernew DX system, and I modified a Trangia to fit in that DX system. And once that comes up to a blossom, I'm going to boil up 2 cups of water. And this is a big old pot. Actually, it's a new camping upgrade. It is a Snow Peak stainless steel coffee percolator. Again, that is going to be a camping upgrade. It's a little bit too large to take on the trail, but I may use it this winter for hot tent, wood stove camping. So we're going to do 2 steps with brewing this coffee. First, we'll bring the 2 cups of water up to a boil, and then we will add the coffee grounds. Put the lid on the Snow Peak coffee percolator. And I was telling you about the grounds. We're going to start from scratch with those. What we're going to use is the, can you see that? Those are fresh beans. We're going to put that in the grinder, and we are going to have freshly ground coffee in my new little coffee grinder. There you see the beans, if you can. Put the handle on it. And we're just going to grind away. So once that's done, we will add the fresh ground coffee to the percolator basket, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I've ground the coffee. What this is a called a burl grinder. Burr meaning there's a porcelain teeth in there, and that actually grinds the beans. And there's the coffee there, and I'm going to go ahead and put that into the basin of the coffee pot. And I've already have this pre-measured. I pretty much know what we need for 2 cups of water. You see that? Put the lid on there. Should be getting close to a boil. Yes, we are. Put that in there. Put the lid back on. So we're all done with the coffee grinder. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in its own little storage bag. And the handle comes off. Put it in there. We're set. Can you see that? On the glass dome of the percolator. Not bad for the Trangia in turbo mode. Never fails when we're out. All kinds of aircraft flying overhead. That was a helicopter. Okay, like I said, we're gonna pull this off. There we go. Now that my coffee pot has cooled down a little bit. There we go. That's the Trangia with the DX ever new pot stand without the turbo plate. So the Trangia has just gone out. That's with 2 ounces of alcohol. Let's test it here. Let's check out the color. Wow. I think that's just about it. Yes. Not bad for the Trangia. With the upgrade to our camping coffee percolator. It's the Snow Peak stainless steel. There's the coffee. Here we go. Very good brew. Very good brew. Just camp perfect. And with my coffee, we're going to have, remember these? The original marshmallow sandwich since 1917. A moon pie. Perfect for coffee. We will have lunch a little bit later, but I'm going to enjoy a little snack before lunch. And I forgot to mention, this is a double-decker moon pie. Cheers. Before lunch, I wanted to show you some gear upgrades that I carry in my backpacking kit. What I carry on this lanyard is a flashlight and a knife. And what I used to have was a Leatherman Micra. Well, what I've replaced that with is a Leatherman Squirt PS4. And my Micra used to have a pair of scissors. That was the main tool. Well, this, of course, has the pliers, and that's where you get the PS4 of the Squirt name for this particular multi-tool. This does still have a pair of scissors, but the PS4 has a better pair of pliers, so I upgraded to that. Next that I carry on my lanyard is a little flashlight, and I upgraded this from my E01 to a Fenix LD02, and this is quite an upgrade because this is a 100 lumens as compared to the previous E01, which I don't even remember what the lumens were, but they weren't very bright. This one really cranks out the lumens all the way up to 100. And the thing about this, it still fits my 5-hour energy light diffuser. And it still uses the AAA batteries that I can store in the bottle. So that's our little nightlight, especially for hammock camping. Nice little upgrade that I really like. And another increase in lumens. I replaced my headlamp with a new NiteCore LED flashlight. And this is the HC30, which now gives me 1,000 lumens. Before I had a black diamond headlamp, and that was at 100. Well, now this is 1,000, and this is very nice. It uses the 18650 batteries. It has 5 light modes plus 2 emergency modes, and it came in at 1.4 ounces, but with the head strap and the battery, it takes it up to just under 4 ounces, but still that's a pretty decent weight. And it does come with a center or over the head strap, and I took that off because this isn't really that heavy, so you don't really need that center head strap, so I took that off. And it also comes with a clip. And one of the nicest things about this is you can stand this up. You can unhook it and stand it up and use it as a table lamp as well. So with the battery or with the clip, gives it all kinds of functions. And again, this carries the 18650 cells, and I was able to get a set of 6 of these. And how I was able to do that, I pried open a old laptop battery, and I'll show you some pictures of that. And inside most laptop batteries are a series of these 1865 rechargeable cells. So with the one that I tore apart, I was able to get 6 out of them. So they're all rechargeable, they're all still good, and now I can carry a good set of those with my NiteCore HC30. We are set to do lunch, and I've changed burners, switching out to my Snow Peak Max Light. And the first thing I want to do is boil up about a cup of water, because I need to kind of melt up and cook a certain ingredient for what I'm going to actually grill. But I need the boiling water first, and we'll do that. Okay, it looks like our water has almost come to a boil. What this is a packet that I made up at home. That's several pats of butter with some Parmesan cheese, some parsley, a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic, and I want to melt those ingredients. So I've got that in the freezer bag, and I just want to melt all this, so I don't really have to let that boil for very long. In fact, it has come up to a full boil, and I'm just going to kind of set this off to the side because like I said, all I want to do is to make sure that butter melts. And I think probably I can just show you. Yes, starting to melt already. So we'll just let that go ahead and melt all the way. So while my butter and spices are melting away, wanted to show you new grilling. That is a grill designed specifically for a gas burner. And I saw this on Backpacking Light on a forum thread, and this is a product that I ordered off of Amazon, and basically what you're seeing there is a splash screen plus a grill, and that all collapses down, has a handle, and again, it's made for a gas burner. So preparing the main ingredient, can you see that for the grill? This is salmon, and to give it that smoky and cured taste on the grill, this is bacon. I'm going to wrap the salmon with some bacon, put it on the grill, and that's for lunch. Salmon, bacon on the grill. So let me prepare this and we will get started. So I've prepared the salmon by wrapping it in bacon to give it that cured and smoked taste, and to hold the bacon onto the salmon, I have put a series of toothpicks in there. So we're ready to set this on the grill. Turn this down just a little bit more. Sure doesn't take much. That bottom level acts as a drip shield as well. I'm going to watch this very carefully just so I don't burn this. This is the first time, so I don't want to ruin a nice slice of salmon here. In fact, let's turn it over just to see what we have here. Oh, that's working out great. Check on my grill here, or my stove. That's actually pretty stable. Again, let's flip this over. I'm kind of stretched out here again, so okay, we'll just continue this skin side down. for now. Turned it up just a little bit more. Let me spin this around a little bit here, just to give you a better shot. See how that all works. Time to check this out because I think we are done. Yes, we are in fact done. So it's off the grill. There it is. Let me show you the rest. Remember what I had in the boiling water? Here was that butter and everything else. Well, I also brought along some pasta shells. So we're going to put that down. I pre-cooked these and I just reheated them in the boiling water with the spices. So there's some pasta shells. In those spices I was telling you about, this is Parmesan, butter, some parsley with garlic, salt, and pepper. Pour that over the bed of noodles. Whew. Wow. Again, I heated this up in the boiling water. Oh man. Wow, that smells awesome. There it is. Salmon wrapped in bacon with some pasta with Parmesan cheese, butter, garlic, salt, and pepper. And that's lunch. Oof. Looking good. And here it is. Taste test. Let's get some of that bacon in there too. Oh man. Oh. Wonderful stuff. Let's get some bacon. Nice big healthy chunk of bacon. There it is. Oh, there it is. Whew.